I'm back up and running.
All right, Jen, are you still rolling in there? Yeah. Okay. Music for me is just a natural expression of my spirit, and it is the thing that I do, not because I even want to do it, but because I have to do it. It's a compunction, but it's a positive one.
Oh, crossroads seem to come and go. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The gypsy fly from coast to coast, knowing many, loving none, bearing sorrow, having fun. Oh, I know the gypsy run with sweet Melissa.
This music is about joy, and it's about learning who you are through self-expression. You know, even sad songs for me are joyful because there's connection, there's catharsis, there's all these wonderful things.
Very superstitious, writing on the wall. Very superstitious, let us start to fall. The 13-month-old baby broke the looking glass. 7 years of bad love, good thing in the past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition in a way.
When I live my life on stage, I'm really no different than I am at any time during the day. It's slightly amplified, maybe a little bit more ramped up, if you will. But I mean, you know, again, I get back to this idea of the reveling in the joy of life through music. I moved to Macon, Georgia when I was 15 years old and had never heard the Allman Brothers, had never heard Wet Willie, had never heard Marshall Tucker or the Outlaws or you know, Loose Change or any of those guys. Once I got here, it was impossible not to become influenced by those sounds because they were just everywhere up here.
Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, yeah, 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 yeah. Come an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Yeah, I'm talking about Georgia. Sweet and clear at moonlight through the pine.
I've always been a bit of a ham. I mean, I've always had an aptitude for performing. If you think about it, it makes sense, right? Because I can't take pictures to express myself. I can't draw to express myself. I can't, paint. So verbal communication has always been a big deal. I've been blessed also that my parents never left me at home, and so I traveled. They took me traveling as a young child and took me out of school for a week and said, "Look, school's great, but we're going to Europe and you're coming with us." And so I really got that zest for life, partly because it was so hard to hang on to as a sick child, but also because they encouraged me to meet people, and I never met a stranger, and I was always telling stupid jokes and entertaining people. I just always did it. It was just like how I was. The fact of the matter is, I cannot see. So however you want to encapsulate that, visually impaired, visually challenged, blind, it's the truth. I don't want the blind part to be the whole thing you take away. I don't want that to be the whole story, because it's not the whole story. I am much more complicated than just that. But it is part of the story. I have a song called Blind Man Driving, because sometimes being blind is funny. I have lots of stories about scrapes I've gotten into because I couldn't see what was going on. Falling for you, I feel like a blind man driving. Yeah, can't see where I'm going, baby. My ears being my primary sensory experience of the universe is a bit of an edge. As a musician, as a producer, as an engineer, it certainly gives me some superpowers that my sighted colleagues don't have, or at least don't have as quickly. Yeah, the fact of the matter is, I don't feel like I've reached my full potential. I feel like I've got a lot more in me to give. Oh, let me down ever so slowly, and let me fall gracefully to my knees. I'll go and hide in some abandoned building where the rats all know what it's like to be poked in the eye. And I've never been so alone, and I've never hated one much. I hate you. I love the electric guitar. Man, I can make the electric guitar sing and bend and scream and all these things, just really emote in a way that I never could do with a classical guitar. Live, I tend to shred a lot more because I feel like I'm giving the audience something special there. And I'm giving them part of myself, and I'm projecting this energy to them through what I'm doing.
Here we go. I've been run down, I've been lied to, and I don't know why I let that mean old woman make me out of fool. Take all my money, wreck my new car. Now she's out with one of mine, Good time buddies in there drinking in some crosstown bar. So does I feel. Sometimes I feel like I've been tied to the whip post. Tied to the whip post. Oh, tied to the whip post. Good Lord, I feel like I'm dying. I say.